You suck.
Hello and welcome back to the XVI Dynasty newsletter. Week 11 is over, and since the regular season is coming to an end soon, we have an exciting reveal. So stick around to the end for a reminder of what you were fighting for. As usual, we start with the power rankings. Ford Motor Company is still at the top this week, to no one's surprise, followed by Stinky Fingers, Goff, and the team that shall not be named. Ripin' Darts, Sniffin' Farts, and Devon Showerhandle both moved down after horrific performances. Read About Tracy's Cubs, RB University, and 911 all had very nice wins, so they see a bump in the rankings. Sunglasses at Night sees his second week in a row not at the bottom after scoring over 100 points for the first time in franchise history. Moving on to conference standings. Conference A is closer than ever. Only one game separates the top from the bottom, as the entire conference has a positive win-loss percentage. All we have left on the year is 2 division matchups and a conference matchup, so we could see some dark horses earn a playoff spot. Conference B's leader is only one game ahead of Kirk and Goff, and our two big contenders after that are Plenty of Genty and Ward of the Rings. Don't count out Pizza Boys though, as they are still hanging on and can make the playoffs by winning out. Next, we look at the division standings. The North has a three-way tie for first at 7-4, with Ripin' Darts, Sniffin' Farts one game back. The South impressively remains in a four-way tie at 6-5. The East is led by Kirk and Goff with Plenty of Genty one game behind. Finally, in the West, not much has changed. The playoff picture has shifted this week. We have our two conference winners at the 1 and 2, with the current leader of Conference B at the 1 seed and Ford Motor Company at the 2. At 3 and 4, we have our other two division leaders with Kirk and Goff at 3 and Read About Tracy's Cups at 4. Finally, our wild cards are currently held by Stinky Fingers and Plenty of Genty. The lottery is heating up. However, the gap between 4 and 5 is big enough that it's likely we don't see many changes to the bottom 4 the rest of the season. Sunglasses at Night holds a 500-point lead on the 1 spot, and KOC Balls moves to the 2, where he will likely stay. It's bum time, and this week the most valuable bum award goes to Sean Tucker. After a monster performance scoring 34 points on 19 carries, 102 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, with 2 catches for 34 and a touchdown. This was an impressive showing for Sean Tucker. Unfortunately, it was not enough for Plenty of Genty as he failed to reach the triple-digit mark this week, even with Sean Tucker starting. Now, it's time for the big reveal. The XVI Dynasty 2025 ring reveal is here. This isn't a traveling trophy like other leagues. You win, and this ring and the permanent bragging rights are yours to keep. Hopefully, this is the motivation to make that final late season push, to make the postseason, and take home this piece of artwork. That's going to do it for this week. We only have 3 weeks left in the season, which is still a lot of football to be played. With how close some of our divisions are, it's going to come down to the wire. Good luck in week 12, and we'll see you next time.